a look. We've got everything plugged into the right holes. I think we probably have. Let's see, is there anybody there? Have we got everything? I think that's right, isn't it? Evening all. Give us a thumbs up underneath the video. Let me know it's working okay, or put something in the comments, one or the other. Or live chat, you know what I mean. Let's see, is there anybody there? Don't know. Looks all right, but I'm getting no response. Interesting. Strange. Microphone on, yeah. Plugged in, camera on. Loud and clear, Peter says. Thank you very much. Your little logo's come out. There's a black square. Don't know, YouTube's been very funny. Yesterday, I had a nightmare with YouTube yesterday, trying to get videos to upload to the War Machines. Then YouTube decided that I needed to re-verify my account for some strange reason, which took about 3 hours. And then it still wasn't happy, so I wasn't very amused. Anyway, we got there in the end. Evening, Peter, Stella. So, yeah, been busy doing all the machine videos. I think we're about 3/4 of the way there with them all. So yeah, got all the, finally managed to get all the War Machine ones to upload overnight. Then I'm sure if you do YouTube, you have to put the titles on and descriptions and everything else. That takes a while. So I did all that this morning. Then I've been filming all the bandits, and I've uploaded most of them now, I think. I think it's about another half a dozen or so to do. So getting there. Yeah, principally got about these first sort of half a dozen or so to do. Just kind of going backwards basically. But anyway, if you go to the either on our YouTube channel, or if you go to the Easy Live on the auction, you'll see in the description, not these first few, haven't done them yet. I think pretty much from Extraordinary onwards, might be one or two still missing. But under the description there's a little button, video of lot. Click that and that will take you over to the, let me just put the mute on that, to the usual little spinning round videos. So the bandits have done full spin round of the outside. I'll just show you this one so you can see as a thing, and then a it should clip to the inside of the thing in a minute. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. There you go, look inside of the case, so you can see if they've got jackpot, escalator, and everything, gold award in that case in. And then a full spin round of the mechanism as well. I've tried to speed them up a bit so you not sit there all night looking at them, but obviously you can pause at any point and scrub through them, but you know how it works, scrub backwards and forwards if you need a close-up. And of course if you watch it on your big screen, on your telly or whatever, you get a nice big image to see what you're looking at. So they're there. So I think all the War Machines are done. So tonight, once we finish the live stream, I'll do these other sort of half a dozen or so bandits. And then tomorrow I need to film the working model. I'll do one of that working, the shooter working, a couple of people have asked for it. It works absolutely fine, all the teeth go down and everything, but I'll do a little video of that work being shot. Can't really do that as such, can you? What else was I going to do? Or perhaps the little shooter. All the War Machines are all done. Something else needed video, I think. What was it? Come to me in a minute. Oh, the little automata, the Marilyn Monroe, that's great. So I'll film that as well, wherever that's gone, down here somewhere. What lot was that? Oh yeah, this is lot 141. With a skirt blowing up and the little doggy looking. £1 at the moment, that sounds cheap. Sure we can get a bit more than £1 for it. Yeah, so just keep an eye out. They will all appear as promised. Just been a bit hectic trying to do 3 auctions in a month. So there we are. That's where we're at the minute. Paul, evening, trying to listen to you and Susan Calman, who's in Clacton-on-Sea. Oh, very nice too. Hope you're having a jolly time in Clacton. Now, what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, I've got a couple of video clips of the jukebox when we picked it up, and the video jukebox. Don't think we got one of the Paragon of the video game, but it does work. I'll try and get one of these 3 big things. I've literally got nowhere else to put them. They're still on the back of my van. They're going to have to stay on the back of my van, I think, until after the auction. So I'll try and wiggle them around on the back of the van so I can plug them in and film them or something. But yeah, they are up and running. Welcome to come and have a look tomorrow if you so wish. So if you intend to bid, don't forget to get registered. You can bid now, and then we live bid on Sunday, wherever the bids finish up. And then as regards collection, deliveries and all that jazz, next week I'm around most of the week, so all the stuff's here in Cambridge to collect. Probably not Monday because I've got a few appointments and bits and bobs to sort out, so I think Monday's probably going to be out. But by the time you've got your invoices and banked and things anyway. So hopefully from Tuesday onwards I should pretty much be around all week to fit in with you. And then the following weekend, so probably the Sunday, we'll go to the Elephant House on the, what date will that be? The 6th. If you want to collect stuff from the Elephant House in Leamington. So Sunday the 6th, sort of pencil that in. I'm usually there for sort of lunchtime for an hour or 2. I know some of you got books and things as well, and spares. So don't forget, if you're going to, because all that's here in Cambridge as well, if you want to collect stuff from Leamington, the machines, and you've also got spares and books, etc. from previous sales, remind me to put them on the van, or I'll forget. I'm getting old. Yeah, it's been a lot to remember this week. So that's where we're all at. Any questions on anything, far away. If you need to know anything, any more details. As I say, this time, just for time, most of the machines have only got one main picture, but then of course the video you can see it from any angle you wish, so it's better really. All the wall machines have got a picture of the mechanism as well. Well, they should have. I think I've got them all. Yeah. I was going to say something else and I've forgotten it. What did somebody ask me? Can't remember what it was. Somebody asked a question about something or other. Oh yeah, I put a note. Yeah, the extraordinary, yes, gold award. It's got gold award tokens, and the Watling, the Gumball Watling, it's gold award on it, and that's got gold award tokens with it as well. But you can see from the pictures, they've got gold award tokens in them. That's exactly because they're sat here with the tokens in them. So they come with the machines. Yeah, going to be a good sale. Nice stuff, nice rare things. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to say. The why is it's taking forever to load up? Yeah, so the Allwins have all got a picture of the inside in, so you can check those. The Pace, the Jumbo Jack, the rare 4-wheeler, I'll put the article up. I found my copy. I'd got a photocopy of the article, but I found it's in this magazine. I sold one of these in the sale, funnily enough. I dug my copy out and scanned that in. So rather than me typing it all out, just read the article. It's very interesting about them. Rare thing. They were basically unknown until 19. Yeah, they were sort of known about, previously unknown to collectors except on paper, and an incomplete one that surfaced at a Roy Arrington auction in May 1988. And this article was 93 when whoever wrote the article, I think his name's on here somewhere, LJ Waters. found one that tells you all about them. The idea was you get $200. I think I said $100 the other day, but $200. Depending on the coin it was on. As an extra big bonus jackpot. But it's, yeah, interesting article. Tells you all about it. Have a read. Rare thing. Rare in the States. This is the only one in the UK that I know of, or that anybody else knows of. Yeah. Mills Perfume Mint, that's another real rarity. I'm sure most of you know. Again, it's very rare. One of the books, I think it says there's 5 of them known. I think somebody said, or I read. One or the other. Again, I think it's probably the only one in the UK. Another good little rarity. And the Hitler Shooter, of course, creating a lot of interest. Again, a couple, I think I mentioned before, a couple were copied from this one. This is an original cast iron head. Chap bought this off, was that Clacton Pier or Felixstowe Pier, Lowestoft Pier, one of the East Coast piers in the early 70s. And has owned it ever since, been in his home. But the Hitler head, was one I think Clive borrowed back in 30, 40 years ago and cast some aluminium ones, and there was 2 or 3 conversions. I think we sold one years ago as a pushy shooter conversion, if I remember rightly. But this is dead original. Yeah, and still with the original clown. They were converted from clowns, Hayden clown shooters. Appropriately enough, really, for Hitler, don't you think? And so this is all its original paintwork on it, which is quite nice. It's quite amusing that to make Hitler the clown, don't you think? Anyway, so that's that. What else have we got? Anybody's asked me about the clown catcher. Talking of clowns, again, is inside of that. I think that's just about all there. I need a little bell. You get the bell on the payout. It dings when you get a ring, and a bit of shoot from the bottom of the token stack there. You can see to the payout cup. I'm sure you can see on here again the benefit of the site now. We've got loads and loads of pictures. Just have a look at one of the other pictures. Oh, that's a different model. That doesn't really help. There you can see it's got a bell on it. That's got the shoot missing as well, funnily enough. I'm sure there's one here with a bit of shoot on it somewhere. Oh no, that one doesn't have the shoot, does it, idiot? It's got the front, what am I about? Yeah, it has the tokens visual on the front, doesn't it, to the payout cup. That's what has got a shoot. Duh. Yes, it's a nice little project for somebody. Peter, considering how rare the shooter is, the pre-bids are low, as are the War Machines. Yeah, it was interesting. I was speaking to somebody today. I had a few visitors again today. There's been a few people coming to view this time. And the Bandits, all the bids on those went up quite quickly, pretty much as soon as they went up. And the War Machines seem pretty sluggish. I don't know why. They're catching up now. I'm sure they will do. Hope they do, because there's nice rare machines there. But the Bandit seems to sort of rocket away, and the other stuff is catching up. Don't know why. Interesting. We'll see how they all end up on Sunday, of course. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Once the last of the videos are up, I'll ping an email out, which will probably be tomorrow evening sometime, just to let you know they're all up. And happy bidding on Sunday, or get your pre-bids in. Yes. What else did I need to tell you? I think that was it. My brain's completely addled today of making videos and things spinning around on turntables dozens and dozens of times. Yeah. So then after the Sunday night, we'll do a video as usual, a bit of a chit chats about the prices that stuff sold for, usual sort of thing. And got some interesting things to look at. I just got some interesting postcards of a Blackpool attraction, turn of the 20th century, 120 years ago, that I've never heard of before. It's quite interesting, so we'll have a look at that. Yeah, all good fun. I think that's it. Any questions? It's a short, sharp one, really, just to let you know how we're getting on. And I will go and carry on and do the last of the Bandit videos. I say they'll be up late tonight, so you might not want to stay up till watch them. I'm sure you can watch them over breakfast in the morning. But any extra info you need or anything, ping me an email or a message or something, and I'll find out. All the measurements should be there, etc. Right, then next auction, people have already been asking, so we've got lots. There's none in August. I'm having August off in inverted commas because I've got so many other jobs to catch up with. But then we'll crack on it in September. The end of September will be the next amusement auction. We're taking entries in probably later on in August. Give me a week or two to catch up with a few odd jobs, and then I'll be back to it as usual. And yeah, there's already some good stuff lined up for that. Some interesting bits. Then we've got, there'll be another book sale toward the end of the year. At least one, if not two. Another spares sale. The 2 vintage amusement sales. A huge collection of Donald McGill postcards. Any of you collect those? I do. I'm trying not to collect anything else. There's about, I think it's 2,000 odd, I think there is. A single owner collection, I think that's going to come in maybe October-ish, something like that. I'm toying whether or not to do an auction of horrors. I've got a couple of people interested who've got some stuff. So if you've got any auction of horrors stuff or know anybody who's into that kind of gear, get in touch. If we can round enough stuff up, I'll do one. September 23rd, of course, at Paul Mitchell's for his open day. That'll be fun. Hopefully it'll be a nice sunny day. We should be all rained out by then, hopefully. Get a nice warm sunny day. Hopefully there'll be another impromptu little meet up in August if all goes well. Anything else I need to tell you? I don't think so. I think that's about it. I'll go and carry on. You know where I am in the meantime. If you want to come and view tomorrow, anybody, I think I've already said, haven't I? You're more than welcome. I'm around all day Saturday. Just let me know roughly when, in case I pop out to the shop or anything. But basically I'm around all day, just let me know. Marvellous. I will go and carry on then. Have a jolly evening, whatever you're up to, probably in the pub or sat in the garden or something. And we'll look out for you on Sunday and bid generously, as they say. Marvellous. Right, that's it. I'm off. Nighty night.